before that it will not understand what is OpenFOAM. Only after you will create the environment of Open6, it is going to understand the whatever the command you are going to implement for the OpenFOAM. So to check that whether your OpenFOAM has been correctly compiled, you should type simple foam help. Okay. So when you type simple foam help, it is going to show you details of the simple foam. So this is one solver. It is going to show you detail of the simple foam. So it means that your OpenFOAM has been correctly compiled in your system. Okay. So if you are facing any issue while doing this terminal command, then it means that your OpenFOAM has not been correctly compiled. Okay. So I hope everyone has OpenFOAM and ParaView. If you have any issue, you can raise your hand. These people will help you out.
How many of you have not installed the OpenFOAM? Just raise your hand properly.
So how many of you have not installed OpenFOAM?
5 people are there.
So you should watch the recorded lecture later. See, this is the hand-on practice. So that's why we are expected that you should install OpenFOAM before coming to this session. Okay. So now we can start the first session on the OpenFOAM. So before going to implement one test case, one tutorial, let me first introduce some of the Linux terminal command. Okay, so how many of you have worked with Linux command earlier? Great. So some of the commands I am going to introduce, which I am going to use today. So first command is env. So env means environment variables. So when you open the terminal, whatever the environment is available here, it is going to show you. So when I type env, so these are the environments that you can use while opening this terminal. Okay. So these are the different environment variables that you can use inside your system using this terminal window. Okay. Next command is pipeline. So if you want to connect two or more commands, then you can use the pipeline. This grep command is useful when you want to list some of the things. Okay. So for example, if I want to connect these two things, environment and grep command, and I want to just list all the environment variable which are related to the OpenFOAM. So if I want to list only those commands, those environments which are related to OpenFOAM, then I can use this command. So you also open your terminal and type env, this pipeline to connect to the two or more command, grep and this home. Okay. So you can see here that these are the different variables that is specific to the OpenFOAM. Okay. So when you type any of these variables, home tutorials, home run, so this variables is going to implement these things. Okay. So suppose I want to go directly to the tutorial folder of the OpenFOAM. So I can type cd means change directory, and this home tutorial command. Okay. So we can run like home tutorials. Okay. So you can see that we have directly landed into the tutorial folder of the OpenFOAM 6. Okay. So these are the different OpenFOAM environment variables that we are going to use. Okay. So some of the importance are the home tutorials, home run and home app. These things we are going to use. Next commands are the cd that we are using from from yesterday. CD means change directory. So when you want to go to the different directory, you can use the CD command, and you just type the name of the any folders that are present here, and after typing that name, you can directly go to that folder. So CD bit transfer, you can see that now we are in the bit transfer folder. Okay, so CD is the short form of the change directory. Next command is the PWD. Sometimes it happens that you don't know that in which directory you are working on. So when you are working in the multiple terminals, then you don't know that which terminals you are working in. Then this is the PWD, which is the present working directory. You can just list that what is the present location of where you are working. So you can see that it is showing the present working directory location. Okay. Next thing says mkdir. So mkdir means you want to create one directory, make a new directory, then you can use this command mkdir. So I think when you open your OpenFOAM, so I think you have installed OpenFOAM here in the Linux terminal. Okay, so in Ubuntu you have one home folder. Where you have installed OpenFOAM. Okay, so here you might have installed your OpenFOAM. Okay, in your home folder you have installed OpenFOAM. Now you have only two directories. In your case, you may have only OpenFOAM 6 and third party 6. There is no any other folder. So we are going to create one directory that is of your username. Okay, so whatever I am writing, you should start writing mkdir. So mkdir means we want to create one directory, and this foam run command we are going to run. So remember that I told you that there are some environment variable related to OpenFOAM. So this is one environment variable for foam run. So it is going to create one folder in your user folder, and there will be one folder name as the run. Okay, so just type these things on your terminal. Okay, so I have already created this folder, that is why it is showing that file is existing. In your case, it is going to create one folder. Okay, so everyone has created one folder. Just type these things mkdir foam run. Is it showing some error?
No such file.
No such file. How many of you are getting this error? You have type of OF6 command, OpenFOAM 6. So try to write these things. So if you are typing echo foam run, this should print like this thing. Okay. You can ask to the volunteer, they will create one folder. So there should be one run folder inside your user folder. Okay, what I mean to say that when you open this OpenFOAM directory, there should be one folder with the name of your user, and there should be one folder name as the run. Okay. In OpenFOAM 6, there should be one user folder, and inside user folder there should be one run, a folder with the name of the run. This is where we are going to work today. Okay. LS, you already know. LS means if you want to list the content of the present directory, you can list here. So it is going to list all the directory present in the current folder. And touch command is sometimes it is useful when you want to create a new file. The extension of file could be anything. It could be text file, it could be Python file. So suppose I want to create one file .py with the name of the Python extension, then I can create using this touch command. So you can see here that there is one folder with the name of the file.py. Okay, so this touch command is useful when we are going to do the post processing. Okay. With using the touch command, you can create any file with any extension. That is advantage of using the touch command. Okay. So these are the some commands that we are going to use today. And here I have attached some task. You can go your house and you can try this task. Here are some more tasks I have listed here, and the solution I have also provided. Okay. So just I am introducing some basic terminal commands. You can go to my YouTube video. You can see I have given more than 1 hour tutorials on the Linux command. Okay. So these are the commands that we are going to use today. That's why I have given introduction about these commands. So now we can start our OpenFOAM tutorials. Okay. Everyone is okay till here? Everyone has run folder and inside your user. If you are facing any issue, you can just create by going to this directory and create new folder, and you can rename it as your username. Shall we start?
What is this running?
So I think we should start the OpenFOAM tutorial. So we have different backgrounds of the participants here. Some of the beginners, some of you are the intermediate, and some of you are the advanced level. So while we are trying to introduce some topics for this workshop, it was very hard for us to design these specific topics, but we come up with this 4 section. So first we will start with the OpenFOAM basics, then we will also introduce the test case. After that you will know about the idea about the meshing, and tomorrow we will have session on the solver overview, and also we will do some coding classes. So where we are going to introduce a transport equation in a already present solver. Okay. Now what is CFD? OpenFOAM is used for the CFD purpose. So first we should know about what is CFD. So CFD is the numerical approach for solving fluid flow and heat transfer problem, and problem related to the fluid flow and heat transfer. Okay. It might also involve the chemical reaction. Okay. In simple, I can say that CFD is the solving the partial differential equations which involve the mass conservation, momentum conservation, and the energy conservation. So this is the basic about the CFD. That's why we use the OpenFOAM. Now there are many software to solve the CFD purpose. There are some commercial software, and OpenFOAM is the open source software. What is the difference between, and why should you use the OpenFOAM? So because commercial software is it requires the paid license. Okay, you know that some of you know about the ANSYS. The license of ANSYS is very costly. And second thing is that commercial software is generally made for the Windows purpose. Okay, it requires the operating system related to the Windows. Okay. Last year I tried to install ANSYS in the Ubuntu, so it means it did not happen. But the OpenFOAM is particularly made up for the Linux. Why it is important? Because Linux is also open source operating system. So anyone can use Linux and also OpenFOAM. This is the closed source. You cannot know that what is happening behind the Linux. Okay. You cannot ask for the what is the coding happening in the Linux. You cannot ask them. But open source, you can whatever you want, you can find anywhere. Okay. So you can say that the content of the ANSYS is like a Coca-Cola ingredients. You just buy the product, you cannot know that what is their ingredients in the Coca-Cola. Also, one is that it is the button pressure engineers. So it is one kind of the post button job. So generally in industrial level, engineers do the post button kind of job. They know that what they have to do. They don't know that what is happening in the simulation. But in OpenFOAM, it's generally used by the scientists and the researchers. Okay? And you can say that commercial software don't solve the CFD, they solve the colored fluid side dynamics. Why I am saying that? So whatever any problem you give to the ANSYS, any kind of meshing you give to the ANSYS, it will always give you one colorful diagram. You are not going to know that what is this colorful diagram and how it is coming up. So that's why I call commercial software as a color fluid dynamics rather than calling it as a computational fluid dynamics. Because in open source or in OpenFOAM, if you want to solve any specific problem, you need to know that what is happening behind the means at a coding level. You need to know if you are doing some new problem, then it is always advised to you should know that what is happening. So this is the advantage of OpenFOAM, and since tutorial is on the OpenFOAM, so I am not going to discuss about the disadvantage. So we are here, we are learn about the something about CFD. Now we are going to learn about the CFD software. Okay, I am not going to discuss about the fluid mechanics and mathematics. Okay, so OpenFOAM means open is stand for the open source. FOAM means the field operation and manipulation. So what is field? Field is like a kind of variables that you are going to solve. Okay, specific to the what are the different application is available in OpenFOAM. So there are fields, meshes, you can do the discretization scheme, interpolation, equation of state. You can also do the parallel programming. So these are the lots of things that you can do the OpenFOAM. Okay, but we are not going to do all the things today. Okay, speaking of, this is the JASAC, that statement is said by OpenFOAM that it is an excellent piece of C++ and software engineering. So according to JASAC, who is means also founder of OpenFOAM, it is not specific to the CFD code only. It is a C++ and software engineering. Okay. So what if you are planning to do anything advanced in C++, you can do this OpenFOAM. Even there is one solver for the finance form that can be used for the option trading. There is one available one solver in the OpenFOAM. Okay. So much theory about the OpenFOAM. Now we should go to the OpenFOAM and understand the file structure and test case. So everyone should open your terminal, and parallelly I am explaining you the file structure and you should also implement it. Okay. So everyone just start opening one terminal from here. Just try to put Ubuntu. Okay. Everyone has opened your terminal. Everyone has
How many of
opened
you
your
guys?
terminal.
How many of you guys are catching up with what he's saying, like going parallel with it?
Command names run कर रहा हूँ.
How many of you are not able to catch?
Most of them are not able to catch. That's okay. But when we'll teach the tutorial case,
See, actually,
how to
this
simulate
was just the theoretical part, so I
theoretical
just
part.
going faster.
So
Now
when
we
we
have
simulate, then we'll go slow and make sure you guys understand everything.
we are going to now hand-on practice, so I will go slow from here. So everyone has opened your terminal. Okay. So first you have to create the environment, that is OF6. Okay. Now we are going to the directory, to the OpenFOAM6 directory. Okay. So this is the WM project directory. You can type in the terminal. This you should type WM project. You can use the tab. When you are using tab, it is going to suggest you. Okay. Enter. You are now in the OpenFOAM6 folder. Now if I list, so you can see here that there are different folders. All make, copying, application, pin, doc, etc platform. I can use this tree command. So it is going to list like that. Okay? Everyone is able to see these folders in your OpenFOAM 6.
Tree command is not running.
See, some of you have not tree command. I think you have to install that. Otherwise, it is okay. You can just list these things. See, I have shared you one zip file. There is one folder where you can find all the Linux command that I have listed in. So you can just open this. There is all the command, and if you want to install this tree command, you can install using this command, sudo apt install tree. Otherwise, it's okay. You can just list there. Okay.
If anyone needs help, you can raise hand.
So, if you installed OpenFOAM by default, so your location should be home OpenFOAM. Okay? And you remember that when we are doing the installation, we always run this all make command. Okay? If you have done installation by yourself, then you have seen this all make command. Okay? So this is nothing but just a script of the installation folder. Okay? This is nothing but just a installation file. Okay? So this is the compilation file. For OpenFOAM purpose, for your purpose, there are 4 important folders. That is the application folder, doc folder, src folder, tutorials folder. Okay? Even if you are doing research, if you want to do some new coding, you want to develop some new library, this only 4 folders is important for you. Okay? This etc folder, platform folder, test folder, wmake folder, that you are not going to touch in your future also. Okay? Now let's see these 4 folders in more details. But before that, you should always remember that this is very important. Never ever try to change any folder of the OpenFOAM 6. Okay, any src folder, tutorials folders, you should not touch any folders. Okay, because it may create problems in the futures. Faster. Okay. So we are in the OpenFOAM 6 folder. Now we will go to the application folder. Okay. Now if you do this ls command or tree command, you can see these three folders. That is all make, solvers, test and utilities. So what is the solver? Solver is a source code of the different solvers. So what is the means solvers, and what is the tutorials or test case? Okay. Suppose you have some image, you want to do image editing. You want to edit some of your image. Then there is one application for editing, and there is one image for yourself or any other image. So imagine this image as a test case, and this whatever software you are using, that is like a solver. Okay, so problems that you are going to solve, that is a test case, and depending on your problem, you are going to use some solvers. Okay, so let me list you some of the solvers here. So go to the solvers folder, and you can see that there are different solvers. DNS solver. So DNS models are preferably for the different turbulence model, combustion, discrete models, financial fork, incompressible solver. So you can go to the incompressible, and you can see that there are different solvers are available here like icofoam, pimple foam, pisofoam. Okay, today we are going to use icofoam. Okay, we are going to give you more details about the different solvers in the tomorrow lectures, so I am not going into details. However, if you want to know some idea about what is the icofoam, you can go to the folder and you can just start reading this .c folder. You have some little bit idea about what is the solver is all about. Okay, I can also show from here also. So go to the OpenFOAM 6 application, solver, incompressible, and you can see here the different solver, and you can use this .c folder using any of the editor. Okay, you might have Notepad, you can use Genie editor. Okay, so when you open this .c folder, you can find the description about the solver. So you can see here that it is written that means you can read that it is a transient solver for the incompressible laminar flow of the Newtonian fluids. Okay, so it can solve the transient type of problem, and the flow should be incompressible. It can only solve the laminar flow. For turbulent, you cannot use the icofoam, and for the Newtonian fluids. So in any of the solvers, you can go to the .c folder. In any of the solver, you can go to the .c folder. You can use any editor. Okay, any kind of editor. Suppose I can use the Notepad also. So you can go there and you can read about what is about the solvers. So you can read that transient solver for the incompressible, laminar flow, and non-Newtonian fluids. Okay. Tomorrow we will give you more details about the different solver. Okay. Now there is a test. So if you want to go back, this is the command. So now we are going to know about the test. Okay. So test is the folder when you want to understand the coding structure of the OpenFOAM. Okay. So it lists all the different classes that has been used in OpenFOAM. If you want to learn about the coding perspective of the OpenFOAM, you should copy this folder into your run folder and you should start exploring it. Okay. Let me show you some example here. So when you go to the test folder, you have this much of code here. Okay. So whatever the class has been used in OpenFOAM, every class you can find here. Okay. If you want to learn about the ODE order differential equation, you can go to this folder and learn the coding, how it has been coded. You can go to the mesh folder. You can know about how mesh has been coded here. Okay. You can also know about the different classes is given here. Okay. So this is something when you feel comfortable with the OpenFOAM, then you should start exploring this coding, different classes of the OpenFOAM. Okay. But you should once you start learning about the coding perspective of OpenFOAM, you should start with the test folder. Okay. Now this is a utilities folder. Utilities is for the post processing and for the pre processing. Okay. For example, today we are going to know about how to create meshing using the block mesh. So block mesh is one kind of utility. You want to check the meshing details of the mesh folder, then you run the command check mesh. Check mesh is one kind of a utility. So all the folders related to utilities you can find in this utility folder. Okay. So this all the things is part of the application folder. Okay. So these three folders, that is very important. That is something related to the application part. Okay. So everyone is comfortable till now. Three directories are there: solver, test, and utility. Okay. Solver is all about solver. Test means if you want to run the different OpenFOAM classes, then you should go to the test, and utilities maybe post process Utilities may be for the pre-processing and for the post-processing. Okay, so different kind of utilities may be. Block mesh is one kind of utilities, check mesh, snappy hex mesh is also one kind of a utility. Okay. Now next is the bin. Okay, so although we don't use bin folder, but you should know that what is bin. So if you want to create your new job, or if you want to create new solver, then you can use this bin folder. So this some shell scriptings are available in this folder: home new, home log, home job, home new app. So these are that when you want to create something new, so that kind of shell scripting are written here. So it is, we are not going to use. Maybe in future you also are, you will have, means I have not used till now. So this is Doxygen folder. So you can go to the doc folder, you can find user guide, programmer's guide, and also there is Doxygen available online version. Okay, so you can go to the OpenFOAM 6 Doxygen. You can type here online, and you can open this link. You can find the documentation of the programming of the OpenFOAM. Okay, so you can type anything here in search folder. You can type anything like FB. You want to know that what is FBM, you can type here. You can find the description about these things. Okay. So etc is for the environment variable. So remember that when we list about this, when we type in env and grep-foam, so it was listing this environment variables. So these are environment variables and some templates, and some of the default thermochemical data is present in the etc folder. Okay, so this folder we are also not going to change. This platform folder, whatever the solver, whatever the utilities, when you compile, it is going to develop a binary code, and these binary codes are available in the platform folder. Okay, so when you run a solver, suppose you type simple form, it is not going to read from the application folder or doc folder, etc folder. It is going to read it from the platform folder. Okay, so means you create a binary app, and that app has been available in the platform folder. That is what is all about the platform. SRC is the, apart from the solver utilities, whatever the means discretization, mesh features, mesh operation, field operation, declaration of field, whatever you do in the SRC folder. Okay, suppose you are doing a specific problem, like you want to develop a porous model. Okay, then you don't need to create a solver, you need to touch this SRC folder. Okay, so apart from the solvers utilities, you are creating new model or new things, then you have to touch this SRC folder. This is very important folder, and again I am saying that even if you touch a solver folder, tutorials folder, never touch SRC folder, because if you change anything, you have to again reinstall your OpenFOAM. Okay, so never ever try to touch the SRC folder. If you want to do modification, copy the things from the SRC folder into your run folder, and then start working on that folder. Okay. Now tutorials folder. So this is the you have already created different solvers, and every solver has some test cases. Those test cases you can find in this tutorial folder. So let me go to the tutorial folders. Okay. So either you can go one by one folder, or you can type this command, foam tutorial. Okay, you can directly, if you are anywhere, you can just type cd foam tutorial, you will directly land into the tutorial folder. Okay, so you can list, there are different kind of solvers. Suppose you want to take one test case from the incompressible folder, so we are going to take one test case from the incompressible folder. Okay. So first I go to the tutorial folder, then I listed different tutorial cases, and then I am directly going to the incompressible folder. So when you list, there are different solver has different test case. Suppose icofoam, pisofoam, pimple foam, every solver has a different test cases. Even you go to the icofoam, you have a number of test cases here. Okay, like cavity, elbow, different test cases you can find. Okay. Now let's take one test case from here, and we are going to copy test case into our run folder, and we are going to run that test case. Okay. So there are different test cases is given. If you go to the cavity, you can again find there are a number of test cases: cavity, cavity clip, and cavity blade. Okay. So we are going to copy this cavity folder into our run folder. Okay. So for that purpose, we can type cp. Cp means for copy command, -r because we want to copy the directory, and this cavity. Okay. So this directory we want to copy where? In our foam run. Okay. Okay. Now if you want to go to your run folder, you can either go by typing foam run. Okay, or just you can type run. RUN you can type, you can directly go to the run folder. You can either type this cd foam run, or you can type this run command. Now if you ls, you can see that there is a one cavity folder that we have copied from icofoam cavity folder to the our run folder. That folder you can see here.
So is there any difficulty for anyone doing this?
So now we will run a test case and we will do everything from matching to basic condition level.
Okay.
Just pay attention.
Everyone has cavity folder in your run folder. So let's go to the cavity folder again.
If anybody is not catching up, who has installed.
Okay, so there is the important folder. One is 0, constant and system. CD cavity. I am listing just ls is for the listing all the directory present in the cat folder. मैं पूछ रहा हूँ. Okay. So everyone in the cavity folder. So what is zero directory, constant directory, system directory that we are going to, means I am going to explain in more details, but here I am just going to run the test case. So remember here, until and unless we have no machines, it is not going to understand the solver that we are going to run. Okay. So for creating the mesh, there is a one folder in the system that is the block mesh. Okay, so you can see here that there is a block mesh dict. So there are different approaches of creating the mesh. We are using the block mesh dict, that is the OpenFOAM utility. Okay, you can create mesh using ANSYS or any different kind of software, but here we are using the block mesh dict, that is one OpenFOAM utility. Okay, so we are going to create the mesh. So you can type block mesh. Type block mesh and enter. Okay. Block mesh. Now open ParaView. Everyone open ParaView. Govind. So if you want, let us open the ParaView. If you want to know about the mesh that you have created, use this command check mesh.
Giving the
use this command check
that
mess.
folder from where you are working, you have to
So don't worry, we
where you
will
want to
means we will send you a file where every command that we are using it will be
existing folder कहाँ है
means
और
listed
कहाँ पे
in that
update
folder.
करना है, दोनों का पास
Okay.
clear होना चाहिए.
So when you type this check mess, it is giving information about the messing. Okay. So you can see here that it is giving the how many points are there, how many. Okay. So first we type block mess. Block mess to create the mess. Okay. It works. Then you type check mess. Check mess is going to give you information about the messing that you have created. Okay. So you can read that it has number of how many points are there, how many faces are there, how many internal faces are there, how many cells are there. Okay. So what are these things?
Whenever you are not
In the next tutorial that you are going to learn about the messing, so you will have idea about this
so
thing.
you just
Okay.
this one home wherever your this one run folder is there.
You should get these things.
Where
You can ask.
this so just right click run folder कहाँ है नो यही दिक्कत है रन फोल्डर नहीं रहेगा ना तो वो काफ़ी नहीं करेगा रीनेम इट एज रन यहाँ पे
Okay.
हाँ बना लो बट यस
So everyone has check mess result something showing like this.
कॉपी कैसे करते हैं इसको?
details so what is 6
ओपन फॉर्म 6
So we are going to use again that touch command that I told you.
delete this 6 or rename it run.
So you have to run just block mess and then check mess.
F3 F2 perhaps F2
Okay.
ठीक है
Now type touch
go inside
cavity dot foam. Okay. Because this dot foam folder that we are going to open in the paraview. Okay. Enter. Now you can see here that there is a one cavity dot foam folder here in your directory. Okay. You have already opened the paraview.
लोकेशन कैसे कॉपी करते हैं?
Everyone has opened the
go
paraview.
in this one type right click on this
So if you want to open the present working directory in Linux, you can open like
ओपन कैसे करें एक बार बता दीजिए cavity.com ओपन कैसे करें
anyway open. So if you want to open the present working directory, you can type this explorer.exe and dot. So it will open that folder where you are working and you just drop down that dot foam here. Drop down this cavity dot foam here.
रन
Okay.
so go in run folder now
Done. Now you can then apply and just click that skip 0 and again apply it. So this is the geometry that you have created using the block mesh, and if you want to see the mesh structure, go to this panel and click on the surface with edge. So this is the meshing that you have created. So again I am opening again from the start. So first open the paraview. And while opening the para view, you can type this touch command. Touch cavity.foam. Okay. And
cavity.foam create कैसे होगा?
just type touch cavity.foam, it will create one.
So it will create.
So touch, I told you that touch, you can use touch command to create any kind of extension file. You can create .5 file, .excel file. So we are creating one file with the extension of the foam. Okay. And when that folder has been created, you can just drop it down here. Okay. Now do the apply, and you can click on this skip 0 time. And when you click on the surface with edges, it is going to show something like this. Okay. So this is what blockmesh. So earlier we have created just a block, and when we are typing blockmesh, that is going to give you this grid generation. So you can see that small block is present on this given geometry. Okay. So remember that we copied this folder from which folder? Which solver? icofoam. We copied this folder from the icofoam. So we can run icofoam solver because we have already generated the mesh. Okay. So when you are going to run icofoam and enter, it will run your simulation. Okay. Just run icofoam.
You will not be able to work OFC or whenever it's not form run this type. But
So it will run your test case.
not using the form run.
And now if you list all the folders here, you can see here that there are different time directory. This is the whatever the results you have simulated, this is for the time equal to 0.1, this is for 0.2, this is for 0.3, this is the time step. Okay. So again, we can run this explorer.exe. And now we can visualize the result that we have simulated, that we can visualize in the para view. And we are going to see the result of 0.1 type step, 0.2 type step, 0.3 type step. So don't worry, I am also going to explain every folder, 0 folder, constant folder, remote details, just after this simulation. So again I will upload this cavity.foam. You can just type apply. This is script time. Okay. So see here, you can see the U. This is velocity field. Everyone till here has completed. Have you opened your result in para view? How many of you have done?
My open form is not installed. Like I installed it, but it's not opening.
Right?
I'm not sure. OF6 command is not working.
So bring your system here. Other, everyone has done till here. 0 नहीं आ रहा है. So who is not getting 0? This click this skip 0 time. There is a skip 0 time. You click that and then use apply. So then you will get the 0 folder also. Now you can see that there is total, here it is written max 5 folder is there. So you are getting the result of the 5 iteration. Okay.
like doing this here and then
No,
just
no.
pick a comment over there.
Since you are not following one step by step, you go to the application. So we are copying the tutorials now. You go to the tutorials. This folder will copy. So you can copy your MS Word. Everything. Where you want to copy? You want to copy in the phone. You have not created this one.
जब ये ओपन किया ना
हाँ एक्चुअली इसमें कर रहे होगे ना आप ये पैराव्यू कमांड से कर रहे हो क्या?
पैरावी
कमांड से कर रहे हो ना? हाँ तो कमांड वाले में इधर आएगा, इसको कट करो। अलग से इंस्टॉल किया पैराव्यू? हाँ तो अलग से जो है हाँ 22 में ये कौन सा वर्जन है पैराव्यू का?
ये वाला जो अलग से वो
देखो जो रिसेंट वाले वर्जन है उसमें प्रॉब्लम होती है। 5.4 बोला गया था ना, 5.4 में तो एरर नहीं आएगा। एक बार जाओ सो मैं भी वर्जन कंपैटिबिलिटी इशू है, सो इंस्टॉल 5.4 तो we had sent you ना वर्जन कंपैटिबिलिटी इशू है। go in Google type पैराव्यू 5.4
Create one folder with the name of your user. Here. So I think something like something that is a slightly different. Okay, now you can copy it.
दो तीन और है फिर से निकालना 5.4
So now I will follow.
Yeah, you can do block mesh and this check mesh and then run the. Okay. So there are total 5 iterations you can see ahead for different time steps. So we can visualize each time step. So this is the result for the time step equal to 0.1. Okay. So I think everyone has copied the folder in the run folder. Okay. So what you have to do, you have to run the block mesh for generating the mesh. Then you can check the mesh. Okay.
This is just so the code for the block creation of block.
Block mesh.
Just write block.
Just open the folder in the terminal. So you should, while typing the block mesh, your location should be this: home, run, and cavity. Okay. You can check the mesh using check mesh, and you can type this solver name icofoam. You can type the solver name icofoam and just enter. Okay. What happened?
Block mesh.
Big.
क्या हुआ?
See, if you are getting confused, I have already given a text file. You can go to that text file and you can find everything. So here you can open these things. You can find the block mesh, check mesh, icofoam. Okay. I think everyone has downloaded that zip file that I uploaded on the. icofoam के बाद we are doing the post processing. So we have opened the.
So be careful, don't touch your OpenFOAM6 directory. Okay, you don't have to touch OpenFOAM6 and third party directory. Whatever you are copying in your name folder inside run, you have to copy there and run there. Okay, if you will touch OpenFOAM6 directory and it is changed, everything will be corrupted, so it will not work. Okay, so you will have to again uninstall and install. So be careful, don't touch those two directories which were you have got after installation.
Okay. Everyone has opened the result in the ParaView. You have opened? So zero wala, you can just skim time 0 you will click and do apply. It should come. Okay. So this is the initial condition. When you click on these things, it will get the for 0.1, for 0.2, for 0.3 and for 0.4. Because the solution is the steady state, that's why you are not observing any change for different type of state. Done? Okay. Okay, so this is the U, and if you want to see different variables like pressure, you can see here. This is the pressure field, this is the velocity field. Okay. Okay. So we have run just one tutorial from the icofoam. Now I am going to explain about every directory. What is the zero folder? What is the constant folder? Or what is the system folder? Okay.
एक बार फिर से बताओ ब्लॉकमेश के बाद क्या करना है और उसके बाद क्या करना है, फिर से बताओ.
See, I uploaded one case folder on zip file. Open that folder. There is one readme first text file. So open that text file. You know that what is given here. So you should run blockmesh, checkmesh, then icofoam. Cavity click. Now check that whether system has blockmesh folder is not. So you can do the listing of that thing. So you can see that there is a blockmesh folder. Okay. So when you list the system, whatever the content is present in the system, you should see here one folder, that is the blockmesh. Only then you can run the command blockmesh. If blockmesh is not there and you are running the blockmesh command, then it is going to show the error. So you can see here that there is a blockmesh folder is present in the system folder. Okay. Now I think we can run the blockmesh command. So run blockmesh command, checkmesh command, and then also run the solver icofoam. Okay, run by yourself. I am not going to show you on the screen. Run the blockmesh command, then checkmesh command, and then the solver command, that is icofoam. So everyone has simulated? What error you are getting? Why? I am getting the. You might be not in the this location. Cavity clipped, you are maybe in the different way. How many if are you getting the error? Nikhil? Set. Done?
पहले स्टडी केस और स्टडी है सर
नहीं, ऐसे ही। How many of you are getting error?
ये दिख नहीं रहा है भैया
You are getting error after icofoam.
नो आई एम गेटिंग ये सिस्टम
कॉपी करने के बाद क्या करना है?
Icofoam run करेंगे.
वो पैरावी मैंने कुछ दूसरा इंस्टॉल कर रखा था अभी नया किया है दिख ही नहीं रहा है
पहले इसमें क्या था क्या?
पहले से ही नहीं वो 0 KB की फाइल है
ये मैप किया था क्या इसमें फील्ड
नहीं कुछ नहीं. मैं
0.5 से क्यों स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं रीड करना
वो हो सकता है
तो
वो.
0 कर देते
0 KB की फाइल है
मुझे लगता है तुम्हारा इशू बाद में लिखना पड़ेगा. ठीक है. ब्लॉकिंग से ब्लॉकिंग से बिना ब्लॉकिंग से कैसे करें?
पहले वो बना
अभी okay, so I think everyone has done Messi, but when we are going to run icofoam we are getting some error. Okay, so why we are getting error? So when you go to the cavity clip and when you open the system folder, there is one folder that is control dict. So open that folder also. Okay. So everyone open the control dict folder in the system. In any text editor, you can use the notepad, you can use the Genie editor. So you can see here that there is a start time that is equal to 0.5. So here start time should be 0, and I will explain you that what is start time, what is in time, but for now make it 0 and save it. Now run the cyclophone. Now you should get the result. Okay? Done?
भैया इसको पकड़ के इधर करना है, कैसे करना है? पकड़ के इधर लाना है।
ये है ना एक्सेस पहले डिफरेंट रोटेशन देगा रोटेशन
हैंड वाला टूल चाहिए मतलब वो ऐसे खींचने वाला।
कहाँ लेके जाएंगे?
तो ऐसे इधर अगर इधर लाना है तो ऐसे ठीक है। और ये ऐसे उन्होंने कुछ बोल रहे थे ना जीरो पे लिखने वाली पर लिखना है क्या करना है?
मैं अभी ध्यान में तो नहीं आया।
वो पहले के साथ फर्स्ट एग्जाम का नहीं है।
तो वो लिख लिया क्या बोले क्या लाइन प्लॉट करवा दो क्या? हाँ हाँ तो
वो पहले वाला एग्जाम
ये पी है ठीक है। तो यहाँ पे इसको होगा ऊपर 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 so this will for different time
ये पॉइंट फाइव पे नहीं चल रहा है।
हाँ एक्चुअली जो कंट्रोल डिक में जाओगे ना वहाँ जितना दोगे कंट्रोल डिक में जाओगे तो वहाँ जितना दोगे वहाँ 0.5 ही दिया हुआ रन करने के लिए।
कंट्रोल डिक्ट कहाँ
हाँ
है?
बताओ बताया ना अभी सिस्टम सिस्टम कंट्रोल डिक ओपन करो इसको यहाँ पे देखो 0.5 दिया हुआ है तो इन टाइम बढ़ाओगे और ये फिर डेटा टी बढ़ाओगे बताओगे तो उसके अकॉर्डिंग चेंज होगा। दूसरा है सर्च राइट कितना कितना चाहिए ठीक है। तो वो सर्च राइट अभी एक ही लिख रहा होगा तो वहाँ पर स्क्रैप कर सकते हो। राइटिंग इंटरवल भी 20 है पूरा लिख रहा होगा कितना लिखा है कह सकते हो उस पर इतना बढ़ाओगे तो और उतना पूरा लिखेंगे। ये दोनों अलग अलग हैं कहाँ एक कैविटी दोनों सेम ही जगह पे एक कैविटी है एक कैविटी नाम है।
So I think cavity clip that everyone has done simulation. We can also do the visualization. So we can do touch cavity clip dot foam. So this dot foam extension is important if you want to see result in the paraview. Okay. So we are creating one file with the name of the dot foam extension. So there is a dot foam again present here. We can delete this one. We can copy this dot foam again.
सब कैविटी साइन कैविटी फाइल को कम है नाउ चेंज
We can do apply. This always remember, if you want to see the initial boundary condition, this should be entry. Okay, so this is the visualization result of the cavity creep. Okay, this is the pressure field. You can see the velocity
कोई
field.
बात नहीं, वो बाद में
Okay, so this bar you can see here. These things, if you want to see only x positive, this you can click. X negative, you can see this direction. This is the y plus y negative, z plus z negative. So you can change the orientation from here. Plus x plus y plus x minus x plus y minus y plus z minus z. So you can change the orientation by using this top sections. Okay. Now you can also change the background. Just go drop down. Here untick this, use color and here you can do it as white. Okay. Now even you can change the color of this contour. So I think this blue and red is not okay. So you can go to the this here. Everyone can click here and go to the this different color section.
अभी तो खाली ब्लॉक में
And out of this different color section, you can select any of the color you want and do this apply. So this is the
वो नहीं करना पड़ेगा.
colorful diagram that you can see for the velocity.
जैसे कि मैं अभी मैच दिखाना था.
Here you are not seeing any text file, that you can also change. So go to the here and change the text color also.
0.5 स्पीड कैविटी की उसका रीजन ये है
Do apply.
स्टार्ट टाइम
So this is the colorful diagram that you can see, and this is the velocity, and you have also changed the text color also in the black. Okay.
जीरो कहाँ पर है?
जीरो फोल्डर होता है.
अच्छा.
जीरो टाइम से जनरली कैलकुलेशन स्टार्ट होती है. मैंने पॉइंट पे दिया क्योंकि वो किसी और ट्यूटोरियल में पॉइंट का डेटा इनपुट करके इसमें डालना है. अच्छा. बट हमने नहीं.
How many of you are getting
उसको सेव कर दिया.
this colorful diagram?
देखो वो नहीं आएगा क्योंकि इट इज़ नो लॉन्गर लुकिंग फॉर दिस. तो लुक फॉर जीरो स्लैश पीपल मेन फोल्डर.
Huh? So if you want to change the color, you should go here, press on this, and you can select any of these colors.
अभी आई को
You can do this black border radiation. You should read something like this.
डिवीजन हो गया. अभी चाहे तो
You can do this one. Okay.
हाँ वही
वो मैश इसमें देख सकते हैं.
Yeah. You should go here. Then at this, you are seeing heart symbol. Okay. You can select any of the colors from out of this. Everyone is getting?
बेसिकली 0 से 0.5 का टाइम शेप और तो ज़्यादा वेरिएशन नहीं है कि वो 0.1 में ही जितना होना ठीक है.
प्रेशर है ना.
So if you have done for the U, you should also done similar for the pressure also.
वो मैश कहाँ दिखा रहे हैं?
So change also the color of this pressure field. Huh?
इधर भी दिखता है. सरफेस में एडजस्ट करोगे ना तो सारे सेल पे
You change this color. If you want to change the color of the text, you should go there and click on this E symbol you are seeing. Click on this and change the color into the black or whatever the color you want. Okay, so this text color should be in black. Everyone has done? Now I think we can understand what is the zero folder, constant folder and system folder. Also, if you want to take the screenshot, suppose you want to use this diagram for your research paper purpose. So you should click on these things and use this slice command. So this is a calculator, this is the contour, this is the clip. You should click on this slice command. That is the fourth from the left. Click here. Okay. You can change the orientation of this slide from top. So you can do this X, Y. Oh, sorry. You can, this slice you are seeing a rectangular box here in white. You can change the orientation from here. This is X, this is Y, and this is Z. Okay. So suppose we want to take the slice from the Z direction. So do the apply here. Okay. And untick this so plane. Okay. You should slice the geometry in a Z direction. Again I am repeating the same. So this is the why I am doing the slice, because this is the 3D diagram. This is a 3D geometry. But in your paper you can put only 2D diagram. So that's why we have to do the slicing. Okay. We are converting 3D image into the 2D. So what do? You take this slice and whatever the plane you want X normal, Y normal and Z normal. So suppose we want in the Z plane only, you can do the apply. So this you can see here that this is only now a 2D diagram. This is not 3D. Okay. That you can take. Now you can save it as a screenshot. Go to the file and save screenshot. This is the problem. Suppose I am saving on the desktop only. So this is the pressure field. I will type pressure and OK. Okay. Here you can change the resolution. So suppose I am everything keeping as a default. Save. Go to the file. Save screenshot. Go to the file and save screenshot. Okay. Here you can. I am saving in the desktop. You can save any folder you want. So now you can see that this is the diagram that we have saved here. Pressure.png file. Okay. This is diagram. So you can see the visualization is not bad. Okay. Everyone has get this PNG file. Now I think we can understand the different folder structure of the test case. For that purpose, I have given you one zip file. Please download that file and copy that folder into the run folder. I have given you a zip file on WhatsApp group, if you remember. Case 01. I have given one drive link. Okay, open that drive link and download this day01.zip folder. And here we are going to understand this case tutorial inside the tutorial 01. So copy that zip file into your folder. Okay, that run folder. Copy it. हाँ पूरा completely day01 you should copy it. Then unzip it. Unzip it. And this is the tutorial 01 and we should be in this case 0 folder. Okay. You might have only 0 constant system and readme first folder. So everyone has that folder 01, day01.
केस 0 है
टेस्ट day01 में केस 0 का folder. Okay. So we are also going to understand the file structure of the case. We have already run a test case, but we don't understand that what happening here. What is the 0 folder? What is the constant folder? We have no any idea. And what is the pre-processing, simulation, and post-processing? These parts we are going to understand now. Now we are comfortable with the what is the tutorial, what is the solver. Okay. So I have given you example. If you want to do, suppose you want to do edit a image. So image is a test case. App is a solver. Similarly, that test case you are doing, cavity, that is a test case. Icofoam is a solver. So you are using the solver for solving the partial differential equation. Okay. So this is the problem that we are going to solve. Okay. So we have a duct. This is the inflow and this is the outflow. This is the length and this is the diameter. That file that I have shared you, zip file, this case we are going to solve. Okay. And we are going to solve, that is the continuity equation and Navier-Stokes equation, momentum equation. Okay. Everyone understand? This test case we are going to solve. This is the geometry that you are saying. We have Reynolds number equal to 100. So we are solving, it is an incompressible flow. Okay. Now, if you want to solve this test case, we need to create a geometry. Okay. We need to create a mesh, and for solving the equation, we are using the solver, that is the Icofoam. So remember that Icofoam has a specification. In the description, Icofoam has written that you can solve the Newtonian fluid, incompressible flow, and transient simulation. Okay. So I can again show you. So when you go to the OpenFOAM 6 folder, application, solvers, in incompressible, in Icofoam. So when you open this .c folder, so you can see here that it is written that transient solver for incompressible, laminar flow and non-Newtonian flow. Okay. So this is this problem that we are solving. So we have incompressible flow. We are assuming that fluid is not a Newtonian fluid. So that's why we can use the Icofoam solver. Okay. So now this is the file structure of that test case. Okay, so let me go to that folder again. CD day 01, CD tut 1 and CD case. So we go to the that case 0 folder. Okay, everyone just go to the, again let me start from the run. Everyone at this location run. Everyone is run folder of their user. Okay, okay. Now you have downloaded this day01 folder and you have unzipped it. Okay, so we can go to the day01 and we can go to the tube. Okay, and we can go to the case 01. Okay, so everyone is here and I think you might have not this folder case 0 home, so I am deleting this. We can again create this. So you have this 0 folder, readme first, constant and system folder. Everyone has this 0 folder, constant folder, system folder. Everyone has? Huh? No, it's okay. So everyone has this 0 folder, constant folder, post processing folder and system folder. Okay. So if you want to, I have already given a readme first folder here in your folder. So you want to see the commands that I am using, you can see here. Open this day01, tut 01, case 01.
10 मिनट भी आप करो फिर एक घंटे
So when you open this readme first, you can find this text file. Okay? You are seeing this text file.
तो अभी डिलीट नहीं हो रहा है इससे.
Okay? So whatever command that I am using, I have listed here. We are using block mesh, we are using check mesh, we are using icofoam. We have not used foam clean tutorials till now.
एक्चुअली अगर
Okay.
नहीं हो रहा है ठीक है तो वो
We have not used foam clean tutorials. So why this command is important? Suppose you have already run a simulation. Okay? Now you want to modify the mesh and again want to run the simulation. Okay? So what I mean to say that, so you can see here that there is a polymesh folder in constant. In constant folder there is one polymesh folder. So just do ls and constant. ls means listing, and you want to list all the files in the constant folder. So you type ls and constant. So it will list all the folders present in the constant folder. Okay? So you can see the polymesh and transport properties. Okay? Everyone seeing this polymesh folder and transform properties. Okay? So see, this polymesh is all about the meshing. Whatever the meshing you are creating, it is present in the polymesh folder. Okay? When you run any solver, icofoam, simple foam, any solver when you are running, it will give the information of the meshing from this polymesh folder. Okay? If polymesh is not present, it is going to show you fatal error. Okay? So whatever the mesh information is present, it is present in the polymesh. So we want to modify the mesh now. Okay? So we have to clear this polymesh. We have to clear this. So for that purpose you can run this foam clean tutorials. Okay? We are going to clean the mesh, and what if you have done any simulation, this command is going to clean the folders except 0, system and constant. It is going to clean all the folders, even if there is some time directory folders. Okay? So now you run foam clean tutorials and now list this constant, ls constant. So you can see here that there is no any polymesh folder now. Okay? So your mesh information has been deleted. Now you have a fresh file, and I am going to explain about every folders. Okay. So this is the important folder: zero, constant, and system. Okay. Zero means whatever the initial and boundary condition you want to give. Okay. Whatever the information about the initial and boundary condition you want to give, that should be given in the zero folder. So you can see that when I list 0, you can see that we have velocity and pressure. We have velocity and pressure. So since we are solving the Navier-Stokes equation and continuity equation, so for this partial differential equation, we solve only two variables, that is the velocity and the pressure. That is why you are seeing only two folders, that is the U and P. If you have energy equation, then you also should have a temperature equation. Okay. Suppose you are solving mass transfer, so there should be one folder for the mass transfer. Okay. Incompressible solver, density is also important. So incompressible tutorials you will have a one folder with the name of rho. Rho means density. But this is the simple test case. We are solving only for the pressure and velocity. That's why you are seeing the U and P. Now when you open this U folder or P folder,
C capital. T capital.
इससे क्या हुआ?
open in some any text editor.
And जो previous cases के जो data है,
Okay.
by mistake
So these things you might be seeing in
देखना है,
pressure field. You are seeing like this.
arrest करो।
Okay. So remember that velocity is a vector field.
यहाँ पे
Pressure is the
constant के अंदर
scalar field. Pressure is a scalar field. Velocity is a
polymesh
vector field.
polymesh
So you can see here that about the pressure field, the class is the volume scalar field. So pressure is a volume scalar field. Now this is the internal field. This is the internal field. And different boundary condition has the different information. Inlet has the zero gradient, outlet has a fixed gradient, top has a zero gradient, and bottom has a zero gradient, front has the zero gradient, empty, and back has an empty. Okay? Got it? So from where it is getting that about this boundary condition idea. So when you go to the system folder, and when you open this block dict, I think many have missed out of the track, many people.
So the boundary condition, where did you find?
In the zero folder. Zero folder, whatever the field you are creating, volume scalar field, vector field, this folder should be present in the zero folder. Okay?
So that view.
Sorry?
वो रूट में इंस्टॉल किया हुआ था, उसकी वजह से परमिशन का डिनाई कर रहा था।
So you can run sudo command. No?
अरे बार बार कॉपी और ये सब के लिए
Just open it. Okay? So you have initial and boundary condition in the zero folder.
The boundary condition.
Boundary condition is in the zero folder. Okay?
For two variables there are.
So we are solving only continuity equation and the momentum equation. So this equation requires only velocity and pressure. That's why you are getting only two variables. Okay? Now about this different patches, that is inlet, outlet, top, bottom, front, back, you are getting because you are creating these patches in the block mesh dict. So in the block mesh dict, you can see here that you are taking top, inlet, outlet, bottom, back. These different patches you are creating in the block mesh dict. Okay? So whatever the boundary that you are creating, that information should be given in the these variables. For the pressure field, for the U field, you should give this information. Okay. So you can even open the velocity field also. Open the velocity field also. So you can find the same similar type of patches in the U field also. Just copy this here and open the whatever I say, just follow this. Later I can work at I've sent you a link. So add give him the link of the WhatsApp group.
क्या है नहीं क्या बोल मेल तो क्या होगा ना हाँ?
Okay. So whatever the different patches you have created in the block masjid, those patches should be present here in the U and the P, whatever the variables that you are mentioning in the U0 folder. Okay. So I think it is clear that 0 means all about the boundary condition in initial condition. Okay. That much you have understand that whatever the boundary condition and initial condition you are going to give, you should have given in the this 0 folder. Okay. Now let's go to the system constant folder. So there is nothing more than transport properties in the constant folder. Okay. So transport properties means different type of physical properties. Okay. For example, if you are solving the fluid flow, what are the different properties, physical properties? There may be density, there may be viscosity. Okay. So remember, we are solving this equation. This equation is solving. U is a vector field that we are giving the boundary condition. P is a vector field that we are giving the boundary condition. Now there is two physical properties, that is the density and the viscosity. Okay. But in open form, simple scheme, whatever the solver using the simple scheme, we just divide the rho on the both sides. So here I have divided rho. So this become P by rho. This become U mu by rho. Okay. And this is the body forces. So we don't solve the body forces. Okay. Understand? We divided the rho on the both sides. Okay. So now we are solving. If you are finding the pressure field in the 0 folder, it means automatically you are solving for the P by rho. You are not solving for the pressure. And this is, that is the viscosity, it becomes the dynamic viscosity. Okay. So that's why in the transport properties folders you find the information about the dynamic viscosity. So remember here it is the mu. Sorry, mu. Okay. So the dimension you can check, that dimension is of the dynamic viscosity. Okay. Because whatever the solver use the simple scheme, it solves for the P by rho, and the viscosity is the dynamic viscosity. So that's why we are providing only the dynamic viscosity. If you are using the other solvers like compressible solvers, then you will find another variable, that is the rho. Okay. But here rho is not required. So any type of physical property you have to mention in the constant folder. That's rho.
What's the value? Like there are so many values.
0.01.
These are the units.
This we just commented out. There is no need of this. These are things are commented out.
Is
So
0,
that-
0,
yes.
2 minus 1, what is this?
Huh?
0, 2 minus 1.
These are the dimension. Okay? This is the dimension of the dynamic viscosity and this is the value. Okay? So suppose I want to give something a different viscosity. So you have to write like this and you have to put the dimension. So dynamic viscosity has this dimension. Okay? And you can put like any value 0.004 or something like this.
So these are like 7 unit parameter.
Okay.
MLQ, MLT power 2.
So these things we will tell you tomorrow. So when we talk about the solver, when we create the solver, everything we will tell you. Just I am explaining the file structure today. Okay. So you understand the zero, you understand the constant transport properties. Till now you are not seeing any polymesh folder in the constant. Okay, because we have not created the mesh. So let's create the mesh, then see what is there.
उसमें टाइम लगेगा, वेट करो ना.
1 minute. Bas. Okay. So you type block mesh. Now go to the constant folder and go back and go. Now you can see the polymesh folder. You are seeing this polymesh folder. So this is what you are creating. When you type log mesh, you are creating the mesh and every information about mesh is present in the polymesh folder. Okay. So you can see the boundary, faces, neighbor, owner, points. Everything will be explained in the mesh next tutorial class.
So we will take 15 minutes break. So refreshment is there. So everyone has to go out and take refreshment and then come inside.
रिकॉर्ड हो ही रहा है कब से
नहीं,